Hello everyone, welcome to Benzene's YouTube sessions. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the 12 principles of Agile from the Agile Manifesto. So we are all in a world where we are filled with a lot of volatility and there are a lot of uncertainties around us in our ways of working as well. We'll also have to deal with frequent and rapid changes uh, from the customers. Along with that, we are also working with complex systems, complex technologies, and to stay ahead in the market, to have an edge over the others in the market, we must follow the agile ways of working. So, what is agile? In simple terms, agile is nothing but uh, working and moving continuously in the right direction, pausing to check if things are going well, introspecting, making frequent course corrections, and moving ahead. Now, to be agile, we need to know agile. And knowing agile is understanding these 12 principles, following them, imbibing them. And that's when and practicing them. Once you start practicing them, and once these become really inherent in your practices, you get to the state of agility. Now, let's see what these 12 principles are. And all these 12 principles have an equal bearing in the ways of working. And let's look at the first one. First one says our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. So, what does it mean? Customer centricity is the key here. Now, how do you satisfy the customer? You satisfy the customer by giving customer a software or a solution frequently and continuously and early during the development. Now, previously, after the development and testing is over, you would deliver something you deliver the product to the customer. And then that's when you invite feedback and course corrections, and corrections are made or improvements are brought in. And we used to call them as change in scope. But here, for agility, we must ensure that we are delivering it early in the life cycle of development. Thereby, we are inviting feedback from the customers, incorporating it, and making it better for the customer and helping the customer's needs, satisfying the customer needs. So that becomes the highest priority. Now, how frequently should we be delivering? Shorter the time frame, you are actually reducing the feedback, making the feedback loop shorter. You're failing faster. So that's another important point you need to bear in mind. Delivering working software at shorter intervals of time is the essence. Now, how do you measure progress? Yeah, progress is not measured in terms of how much work you've delivered, or if you've delivered within the timelines of the project or within the cost of the project. No, that's not the measure of progress. The measure of progress should be the software that you've delivered. Has it solved some problem of the customer? The portion of the software that you delivered frequently should solve some problem of the customer, should be valuable for the customer. And that's the measure, or that's the indicator of progress. Now, along with that, there'll always be requirements which are continuously changing during the life cycle of the project. So embrace those changes. Don't react to them. Don't shun away the requirements. Instead, accept the changes, see what you can do with it, see how you can work around the constraints. So if you have already a list of requirements that you have to deliver within time and scope, see if you can push those requirements down based on the priority and the value they're adding at this point in time to the customer, compare them with the newer ones, and then take a decision. That's how you respond to the changes. Now, for all of this to happen, you must collaborate, engage with your customers very closely. Now, who is that you? The developers, the QA, must work very closely with the business people or with the customer facing stakeholders throughout the project life. And so, what happens is you're able to incorporate the feedback more effectively with such kind of closer engagement. The other effective way to sort out problems or to resolve issues at a faster rate and to get better clarity on the issues is to engage in face to face communications. Right now, we are in a virtual world where majority of us are working in a hybrid model in a virtual environment. So the best way to have a face-to-face conversation is to turn on the video. Turn on the video. It solves half the problem. When you see a person, you're able to understand the perspective. You're able to get better clarity over issues that you have in hand. That's the effective and efficient way of communication. Now, the people you're working with also should be motivated, along with the tools that you're using, like video. You should have motivated individuals. Now, how do you motivate your individuals? One way of motivation is providing them tech help by providing them the infrastructure needed. The other way of helping them or motivating them intrinsically is to trust them. Bring or encourage openness among your team members. That's very, very important. Encourage fail safer environment. Allow them to think out of the box. So stay away from command and control. The leaders and managers can think about the bigger picture, the what part, and why are they doing it, and leave the how, the implementation part, to the to the development team members. That's how you have your team members motivated. Self-organizing teams. Encourage self-organizing teams. Now, self-organizing comes when they are allowed or encouraged to pull work to design the solutions. So the best architectures and great designs emerge from self-organizing teams. Along with having great individuals working and great tools for communication, we must pay attention to technical excellence. Have continuous learning sessions for the areas in technology. Let the teams come up with their own designs. Pay attention to technical debt that you have in the project. Embed the resolution or reduction of technical debt within your plans. Along with quality of the product, pay attention to code quality as well. That's also very crucial for the project. Team must come together very frequently to figure out how the process has served them, how the systems have served them, how things were, how was their way of working, introspect, and make the changes necessary for the future. Bring in the improvements, bring in the learnings, and incorporate for the future better, improved ways of working for the future. That's important. Inspection and adaptation is the key here. Now, to promote sustainable development, we must ensure the business guys, the team members, the developers do not break the cadence that we have. They should continuously maintain a steady pace. That is very, very important. Last but not the least, simplicity is the core. Anything, do not complicate any of the processes or any of the systems. Stay simple. Now, the last one says the art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. So, what does that mean? Do not focus on what's been done. Figure out how to finish the work in hand. Okay, avoid context switching. Keep it simple. That's the essence. So, these are the 12 principles in a nutshell. I really hope you enjoyed the video. You found this video informative. And if you like my video, the information provided, please visit benzene.com. There are many more blogs on areas of project management, Agile and Scrum. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel as well. Thank you.